Hello, good evening, ladies. I'm your host, Clipper, the host of the club, coming to you live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, Loud County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I will discuss with you guys the breaking news storyline right here. Carson Wentz going to the Colts. By the way, whether or not if that's a wise decision, and I'll tell you the reaction or the ovation that he's going to have, and I'll tell you exactly if, in fact, that Colts fans are still going to hate him. If, in fact, that he feels confident. Hopefully, get you guys that for sure. That's the breaking news story. I'll get you guys there. I'll talk with you guys about the fact that the Naomi Osaka took out Serena Williams yet again. By the way, in last night's Aussie Open semifinal. By the way, and when that's the Williams, I'll definitely get you guys that for sure. I'll talk with you guys also next 107 to 89. The Bulls defeating the Pistons on MJ's birthday yesterday, which is really good. 105 to 103 to 102, 105 to 102. Blaze between the Pels 126 to 124. I'll tell you about the Trevor Rosenthal and the A's. They reach a 1 year, $11 million offer, by the way. So that's surprising news right there. Also about the, let's see what we got here. Fernando Tatis Jr. agrees to a 14-year, $340 million offer extension with the Padres. To get you guys to that. LeBron James has a piece of artwork paying homage to deceased legends like late great Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, and Nipsey Hussle. By the way, you guys in that for sure. And I'll tell you guys about the fact that the match between the Knicks. You got the Hawks defeating the Celtics. By the way, the Jazz defeating the Clips. They got another win, by the way, and they're looking pretty good. I'll tell you about the fact the NBA is going to have an ATL All-Star game with COVID testing and COVID vaccines in sight. By the way, I'll get you guys to that just for sure. And I'll tell you about the fact that the Mortal Kombat movie 2021 trailer is out now. By the way, guys, and definitely get you guys to that for sure. Paris Hilton getting engaged on her 4th milestone birthday, so that's pretty surprising news right there, everybody. And Sofia Coppola is dating Braxton Berrios in the gym sesh. That's pretty much good. Interesting news right there, everybody. And that will be all I have for today, for sure. First things first, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start things off with the breaking news that Carson Wentz has been traded to the Colts, by the way. This is an exchange for a 2020 third-round pick and a conditional 2022 second-round pick, which can be turned to a first-round pick, by the way. The Eagles, however, they get an 85th pick in the 2021 NFL draft and a second round becoming a first rounder based on Wentz's playing time. Now, Wentz has to play 75% of the Colts' offensive snaps for a 2022 conditional pick, conveying to a first rounder. Now, pick could be a first rounder if Wentz plays 70% of snaps and the Colts make it to the playoffs, which is not going to happen. I can tell you that. And it says right here that worse a 2022 pick can be a second rounder, means the Eagles are short of netting two value picks, by the way, for Wentz. Also says right here that the Eagles and Colts spent like 2 weeks trying to finalize the offer, which can't be done until the new NFL year on St. Paddy's Day. The Eagles get $34 million dead cap hit. Huge dead cap hit any team ever got to a player, while Colts will get the balance of Wentz's $28 million extension offer, having a $10 million guaranteed roster bonus due on March 19th. Let me tell you this right now, all right? Carson Wentz, he's been a big piece of trash his whole life. But here's the thing I have right here. Carson Wentz is not MVP material. Carson Wentz is a dumpster fire. He was with the Eagles. He was for sure. I'll tell you that right now. Eagles fans hated on him. And they had no respect for him. They disrespected him. He has been overlooked at. He has been forgotten. He has been the lonesome dove that he has. He's been dejected, and the Eagles did exactly what had to be done. Because, folks, the wait is over. And this is a bad move. So Colts fans are going to hate on him. But the reaction he's going to get, or the ovation he's going to get, not a very good one. Not a very good one. Because, to be honest right here, the Colts right now with Carson Wentz now, they're not playing material. And in fact, the matter is that, Carson Wentz, he's still acting like crybaby because we know the drama that's already been sued between Doug Peterson and Carson Wentz, even though that's sort of fractured for sure. Carson Wentz has been off of a cliffhanger. I do apologize for saying that. But truth be told here, the Carson Wentz has little potential. When was the last time that Carson Wentz made it to a playoff game? When? When was the last time that Carson Wentz helped the Eagles get an NFC divisional title? When was that? When was the last time that Carson Wentz and the Eagles made it to a Super Bowl? Here's the thing. That was not Carson Wentz. That was Nick Foles. Nick Foles was Super Bowl MVP that day 3 years ago. And I'll tell you that right now. Carson Wentz has taken a back seat to everybody else. He's throwing everybody under the bus. He has thrown his weight around. He's been getting soft on everybody. And he thinks that, it's all about him. Look, it's not. So instead, the Eagles moved on from Carson Wentz, and they went on with Jalen Hurts because there's jealousy there. This is quarterback jealousy. And you can't tell me that Carson Wentz is not going to come back. Carson Wentz is going to do this and do that. He's not. The fact is, Carson Wentz was a disappointment. A disappointment. And the thing gets that little press conference, gets a little introduction. Fans are going to hate him. Fans are going to be hating him because the thing is that Carson Wentz hasn't lived his potential. And good, he thinks he's good, but good isn't good enough. They're not going to win. Going to the Someone says, "What are you doing?" He says, going to the Colts. And I can tell you this right now, that this is not a good approach. Because here's the thing. Carson Wentz isn't MVP material. He has not won a Super Bowl throughout his career. Eagles won a Super Bowl without him because Carson Wentz was injured. All right? He's a long-lost soul. He doesn't he's sitting there looking like crybaby. He didn't want to be a backup QB no more. So Eagles, they got rid of that piece of trash. And they sent him to the Colts. I ask each and every one of you right now, do you guys think this is the biggest regret that Eagles ever going to make? And do you guys think that Carson Wentz and the Colts are going to make the playoffs? They're not. All right? I'm putting it to you like this. All right? Carson Wentz is not going to help the Colts. I mean, yes, they didn't have a quarterback. Colts fans are going right now, we could have gotten Dak Attack. We could have gotten Deshaun Watson. That's their feeling right now. So we got Carson Wentz now? That's not right. That's not right. And honestly, people are going to be pretty upset. And they're probably upset with this. Now, you could say that this is a huge game changer. Well, obviously, Colts fans are going to be unsatisfied with this because Carson Wentz is with a team right now that Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl with, even though he's won 2 Super Bowls with the Colts and the Broncos. And he's a former Hall of Famer. We all know that for sure. Sure on that though. And he's been the team that Andrew Luck was in, even though he's retired from injuries. Carson Wentz is not going to do any of that. There's no way now that Carson Wentz is going to help the Colts get to the playoffs. There's absolutely no way now that Carson Wentz is going to be able to be a divisional champion. He's not MVP caliber material. He's not. All right? He is not. No way that Carson Wentz is going to be able to win to get to a Super Bowl, which he will not. Because last time he was injured, he was sitting on the shelf. He was taking the backseat to everybody else. And he felt unappreciated. He felt he was overlooked at. He was perceived. And he just didn't do exactly what he had to do. He may have been good, though, but good's not good enough. So you got to realize right now, people, that Carson Wentz is not the kind of guy you want, because this is the bad move. I'll tell you that right now. This move. I mean, look, they could have gone. Look, Colts fans are going to be going or asking themselves, we could have gotten, Deshaun Watson. We could have gotten Dak Prescott. We could have gotten, Russell Wilson. But that's what they're feeling right now. Now Colts fans are going to be pretty PO'd about this, and they're going to be wondering, do they really have faith in Carson Wentz? Do you guys think, and do we really need Carson Wentz? Do we really need some crybaby QB that's not going to look to potential, not going to look to expectations? Because we could have been in pursuit of Deshaun Watson, nor Dak Prescott, nor Cam Newton, nor Jameis Winston. We could have got those guys. But instead, we had to get a crybaby QB, a poor excuse of a QB. Carson Wentz, who's been trash all his life. Really? So, if Carson Wentz wants to redeem himself, wants to own to his own mistakes, wants to live to his potential, wants to at least come back, wants to change the past, he wants to do all that stuff. The thing is, you're still going to fail. Carson Wentz, you're still going to fail. Beverly message Carson Wentz out there. Carson Wentz, you may be with the Colts right now, but you're a dumpster fire, all right? You're not going to help the Colts make it back to the playoffs. You're going to be a sitting duck right now who's going to have a losing streak awaiting you next season. I'll tell you this right now, Carson Wentz, you're not worth it to nobody. They don't like you. They don't respect you. They don't appreciate you. Like you're going to walk to a press conference with a Senegal race with smiles on your face. Please put that all aside. Fans are going to start booing you, sending you death threats. They're going to do all these things to you, all right? Fans, they don't like you. They don't appreciate you because you never gave them what they really, really want. You never give Eagles fans what they really, really want. Not the Colts fans. No. Colts fans are going, oh, this is awful. This is a god awful. They botched it. So look, the Eagles, they botched this move. I'll tell you that right now. So I think it's safe to say the only regret that Carson Wentz is going to have is if he didn't have. So I got to ask you this. Is Carson Wentz comfy where he's at, everybody? You guys think he's comfy? I honestly think that this is a bad approach for him. I honestly think, he may seem comfy, but he's not. If you guys think that he's not comfy where he's at, he can just get out of the Colts. He can just get out of the Colts for good and not be there no more. So Carson Wentz had to pack his bags, get on going for once, take his ball, going home for once, and next thing you know it, he proceeds to, be taken by Colts. Truth of the matter is that Colts fans aren't going to like what they see. They won't. So, from here on out, ladies and gentlemen, when that time comes, for the time being, that Carson Wentz is going to face the music in front of everybody. He's going to explain to everybody why he wants to change the past. He's going to explain to everybody, of all the BS and all that drama that ensued between him and Doug Peterson, the Eagles, by the way. He can explain to the whole world why he wants to, be MVP, why he wants to get the respect that he deserves, why he wants all these things. Yes, you can have a little rah-rah speech all you want. Portis Carson Wentz, you're a failure. You always have been. You always will be. All right? You may have been good, though, but you're not good enough. You're not MVP material. You're not. You're not in that category no more. You're not the GOAT. You're none of those things. You're not the ultimate GOAT, which you're not. All right? You've been a rotten piece of trash who's been singing on Brokeback Mountain for quite a long time, and you've had to be put on the shelf. When you were with the Eagles, all right, Jalen Hurts took your spot, and Doug Peterson, who was a former coach that was released, he said, "Truth hurts, doesn't it?" And it did. Truth hurts now, so you don't need Eagles fans. You don't need Colts fans. Colts fans, they're not gonna like you for who you are. They're not gonna like you because you want to do this your own way. They're not gonna like you because of the fact that you act like a crapbaby. They're not gonna like you because how you want to be recognized, how you want to be known, how you want to live a legacy of your own. Look, your legacy is dead. All right, your legacy is dead because you're not going to help the Colts you're not going to help the Colts win games. You're not going to help the Colts, get to the playoffs. You're not going to help the Colts get to a Super Bowl. You won't. Not to a playoff game, not to divisional title game, not even to a playoff game. I'll tell you, not even to a Super Bowl either. I'll tell you that right now. Because Carson Wentz right now, you are not worth anything to anybody. And then Carson Wentz, you're trash. And you're not gonna help the Colts. You're not gonna help the Colts win any playoff games at all. I'll tell you that right now. Because you, Carson Wentz, are a disappointment to everybody, to the fans around the world, the fans at home, the fans all across the country, all over the globe, on social and digital platforms. They're going to ask you right now, Carson Wentz, do you really want to change the past? Do you really want to win? Do you really want to draw the attention to fans? Do you want to win back the attention of all the fans? Do you want the fans to admire you? Do you want fans to you want to have the ovation that you so desperately been looking for? Do you really want any of that? Are you gonna get great in the showcases of the century? Are you gonna be great yet again? Are you gonna best behavior? Are you gonna do this and do that? Well, do you owe fans an apology? Do you owe an apology? Are you going to apologize for leaving them? Well, obviously, I doubt that because Carson Wentz, you can say goodbye to your Eagles, by the way, because you're not worth anything to them anyway, and they moved on from you. Carson Wentz, you're a rotten piece of trash. You're not Super Bowl material. You were not Super Bowl MVP. You were not MVP caliber. No, nor hell, as a matter of fact, you're not gonna help your new stable Colts, by the way, get back to the playoffs, nor help them get to a Super Bowl, which you won't be doing at all. Because your chances right now are probably, I'm not sure, 0% chance of getting there. Zero chance. And there's zero chance that you're gonna not make the playoffs. I'll tell you that right now, because Carson Wentz right now, you are just not what you used to be. So you're a shell of a man, a shell of a QB. And obviously, Carson Wentz, you got to own up to it. And you got to, Cobra Kai say, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Did you do any of that? You didn't. You have been a no-show this whole time. And you, Carson Wentz, aren't worth anybody's time. You're not. I mean, you're just not who you used to be. You're not who you say you are. And more importantly, you're not going to win any games at all. You're not going to win no titles at all. You're not going to title town, which you won't, all right? You won't. Because you're trash. You're trash. Everybody hates you. Eagles fans hate you, and Colts fans are going to hate you a lot more. That's what they're going to do. So if you got an issue with that, well, it's what you want. But folks, I'm just saying that Carson Wentz is not going to be great again. He wants to be great again, but he won't. He's not going to be great again. He will fluctuate. He will simply lose it all. He will lose momentum. He's going to pack his bags, get on going, and make sure he doesn't come back at all. So everyone wants to know how that all ensued. Everyone wants to know. That's got an invite to the Colts, by the way. Give the world welcome, please. Like you're the new savior, like you're the new hero, like you're their idol. You're not. You're not in that category. You're not. Peyton Manning, he was still in that category. He most certainly is a two-time Super Bowl champ and MVP, by the way. Former Super Bowl MVP himself. He's got a lot to where he's at. He's already retired, by the way. Carson, you on the flip side, you're not worth it because you will not be a Super Bowl champ at all. I will say it right now. That's that. You will never be a Super Bowl champ. You will never make it to the playoffs. You will no longer become a playoff contender, which you're not. Because you may think you're a legitimate threat, but you're not. You're not worth anybody. You're not worth anything to anybody. That's all I'm gonna say right there, everybody. So Carson Wentz, ladies and gents, is with the Colts, everybody. Let me know exactly If you guys think that he's walking a thin, that he's a dead man walking, let me know if you guys think that Carson Wentz right now isn't exactly, not comfortable where he's at. Let me know exactly how you feel about Carson Wentz going to the Colts. Let me know exactly how you guys feel, whether it's getting the elevation that he needs. Let me know how you guys feel about Carson Wentz exactly, seeing whether or not you guys think he's going to make the playoffs, which they will not. In my opinion, they will not. So that's all I will say on that, everybody, on that. So Carson Wentz with the Colts now, and he's gonna be garbage yet again because they didn't need him. So let me know in the comment section about that. I would respond, sure, buddy. Other news here I want to address: Naomi Osaka takes out Serena Williams yet again in Williams' quest for a 24th Grand Slam title. To paying homage like Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, by the way. Serena Williams walked out. She was waving and doing this, doing them little kisses to fans out there, less fans. And she said, this might be it for me. It's the end of an era. And it's time that I step away. It's time that I consider giving the fans what they really, really want. I think that, she's still the GOAT. We all know that. And I think that, honestly, for her, this is a great match. I can tell you that. Naomi Osaka beat her idol yet again. So, to be honest, Serena Williams at this point is going to have to retire. Because she made me tease her retirement last night. I can tell you that. She made walk to her stage with crying all the place and tears in her eyes, knowing that, this is it. And just saying that I think she should just consider retiring, by the way, because I think that, last night she was in that place. She may have lost, by the way, to Naomi Osaka yet again. It seems that Serena is going to have to retire. That's all I'm going to say, everybody, on that note. So hopefully that happens by this year. And if it does, that's surprising news right there. I could say that right now. So let me know in the comments whether or not you think Serena is going to retire after she lost in the 2021 Aussie Open semis to Naomi Osaka yet again. Let me know about that. I will address sponsor sure, but that's all there is to you, for sure right now, everybody. Other news here that I want to get into that Trevor Rosenthal and the A's reached a 1 year, $11 million offer, by the way. So that's surprising news right there, everybody. Other news here that Sofia Coppola is dating Braxton Berrios in the gym session. So that's big news. Congrats to them on that. Other news here, Paris Hilton got engaged on her 4th milestone birthday. Congrats to her on that. Other news here that Blazers defeated the Pels 126-124, where you saw Dame and Damian Lillard score 43 points, 4 rebounds, 16 assists, 1 steal, and a block. You got Gary Trent Jr. scoring 23 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and steal. Melo scored 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Brandon Ingram scored 14 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. You got Zion Williamson scored 36 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Lonzo Ball scored 21 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. J.J. Redick has scored 16 points, 2 rebounds, and assist. So that's surprising right there, but that's all that you need to know on that. So best news yet there. I can tell you that right now. So also, ladies and gents, the Magic defeated the Knicks 107-89. Terrence Ross scored 30 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Evan Fournier scored 19 points, 3 rebounds, and assists, 1 steal. Nikola Vucevic had 16 points and rebounds and 5 assists. Dwayne Bacon scored 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 block. Archie Rent scored 25 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. You got, RJ Barrett scored 15 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, steal, and a block. Albert Payne scored 13 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. All there is you need to know on that, everybody. So that's all you need to know. Also, guys, the Jazz got a win against the Clips, by the way, 14-96. Jazz looking pretty good. They're looking pretty beast. Don Mitchell over here has scored 24 points, 10 rebounds, and assists, 4 steals, and 1 block. Rudy Gobert has scored 23 points, 20 rebounds, 1 assist, steal, and a block. Jordan Clarkson scored 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Joe Ingles scored 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 5 assists, and 1 steal. Royce O'Neal scored 12 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and steal. Pepper Lou Williams has scored 16 points, 6 rebounds, and assists, 2 steals. Reggie Jackson scored 15 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, 1 steal. And Serge Ibaka scored 10 points and 4 rebounds. And that's all the reasons. Jazz, they've won like 11 or 12 of their games. So, guys, it's the best news yet there. I'm sorry, guys. That's the best news yet there, everybody. So, Jazz right now, I could tell you this. The Jazz, they're only number 1 right now. They've got some wins. Could they be a new threat to Lakers, by the way? If they make it to the West Coast playoffs, by the way, for sure. Let me know about that in the comment section. I'll address about sure. That's all there's you need to know. But Jazz right now, they're just unstoppable. I'll tell you right now, they're looking really, really good out there. So that's the best news yet there. I can tell you that right now. So that's all there's you need to know for sure. Everybody on that note. And yep, that says it all. And to be honest, Jazz, they're looking like playoff contenders here. I'll tell you that right now. They were last season, but this season they're gonna be back to. They're gonna be coming back. And honestly, I don't see the Jazz as NBA champs. I really don't. I can see the Lakers as 18-time NBA champs, but they were back to back. So that's something I'm looking. That's something that a lot of people are looking forward to, which they are. And honestly, it's going to surprise everybody. So I'm hoping that happens one day, and that's all there's need to know. So that's just big. That's all covered up right there. But it's best to get there. Others I want to get into, the NBA is going to be having ATL All-Star Game, teaming up with NBA PA, giving 2.5 mil plus to HBCUs, supporting awareness of equity and access to COVID, early relief, and vaccines. NBA will have skill challenges and 3-point contest before the All-Star Game, and the slam dunk contest is gonna be happening at halftime. That's gonna be at halftime, by the way. So that's all there's need to know on that for sure, buddy. So each player will be going to be allowed to have 4 family members, colleagues, or agent, a health staff member, helping. Let's see, pom-pommers, anything like helping, something like that, to play in the events. NBA players will quarantine at home with limited exceptions. Says right here that they will stay at the All-Star Game hotel from February 27th. That's next week, by the way, until leading March 6th AIZ. And we'll stay at Archer Hotel from February 27th until leaving it outside participants and alcohol events at arenas. Many Bible prayers and guests, set transportation, rugby PCR, testing, their time and ATL are allowed to attend. So that's all there's you to on that, buddy. So Jazz, they're looking pretty good, and that's all there was. Oh, sorry guys. So they got the vaccines on the way. So the question is, this is a bit of a slap in the face for everybody out there. Question is it really worth it? Worth the risk? Let me know the comment section about that. Let me know if the NBA All-Star Game shouldn't happen on ATL. Let me know about that in the comment section down below. I'll just want to share, but that's all there's saying that. Everybody's message. Also, guys, another news that Hawks v. Celtics, 124 to 114. 122 to 114. Ice Trae Young scored 40 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. Clint Capella scored 24 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block. John Collins scored 20 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Cam Reddish scored 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 2 steals. Jay Simmons scored 35 points, 6 rebounds, and assists, 1 2 steals. Jalen Brown scored 22 points, Trevor 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. So that's all there's need to on that, everybody. That's especially good. I can tell you that. Some other news that the Bulls took on the Pistons 105-102. Taylor Venus scored 37 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, 3 steals. One full Carter Jr. scored 18. Earls Club, 1 steal and 2 blocks. Patrick Williams scored 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal and a block. Jeremy Grant scored 43 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block. Delon Wright scored 12 points, 4 rebounds, and assists. So and you got let's see. Jeremy Grant scored 43 points, 43 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block. Khalil Wright scored 12 points. You got to, let's see, 12 points, 4 rebounds, and assists, 3 steals. Sadiq Bey scored 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. So that's all there is. You need someone there, everybody. That's the message right there. Tell you that. And I'm not sure the fans are going to react to that. Everybody, because COVID issues, no one's not invited. So the office personnel and others, less fans come in. So that's the message right there, everybody. So all you got to know. So best news yet. They can tell you that. And that's you got to know, everybody. So well, there, everybody. That's all you need to know. So see if I can tell you that right now. Also, guys, Sophia Coppola, she's dating Braxton Berrios, and Jim says congrats her on that. Also, Paris Hilton got engaged on her 4th milestone birthday. Congrats her on that as well. That's all there you need to know. Other news here, I want to other news I want to address here that Fernando Tatis Jr. agrees on a 14-year, $340 million offer extension with the Padres. Pretty good right there. Also, Ken LeBron James has a piece of artwork paying homage to the Seas Lake Rico Bryant and Ipswich guy writes his souls, by the way. At the says, well, we gotta want to run it back here, man. That's what we gotta do. So that's all there's doing that, but it's the best thing to tell you that right now. So she's know, right? Other things, ladies and gents. Kyo Kasanaji, he is in King of Fighters 15, by the way. You should check out the trailer right now, guys. Check that out. All things must see, must watch. Check that out right now. He was always the original protagonist in the King of Fighters games, by the way. I can tell you that. But that's the best thing about that, though. So it's all you need to know. And yeah, I'm surprised that happened, and definitely looking forward to it, which I am, and that's all you need to know. So it does say a lot right there. I can tell you that right now. It does say a lot. So definitely looking forward to that, everybody, and that's all you need to know on that. Also, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I want to have birthdays out to John Travolta, Vanna White, Sybil, Shepard, Dr. Dre Day, Molly Ringwald, Malish, Zhao, Tamina Pollock, Paris, singer Le'Veon Bell, Rams, Julian Michaels, Jewel Santana, Callie Muscle, Didi Gregorios, Veronica Walsh. You got Melinda, Sean Carr, Gene Watts, Gary Neville, KCP, Chelsea Hobbs, Rose Williams, Lila Parsons, Cressida, Busby King, Sasha Brown, Sarah Brown, Chelsea Hobbs, Rose Williams. You got Smoke Dizza, Jason Maxiel, Joppy, and Brandon Flowers, Dion Willing, and Trisha, you look nice. So that's all there's needs to know on everybody. That's the best news yet there. I can tell you that. So that's the best news yet there. So that's all there's needs to know. Everybody. All that you gotta know just for now. On that, right? On that. And send your brother wish, your brother shelter, brother tweet, your brother story. All you gotta do just for now. Let's just get there. Also, guys, another news that sorry. Other thing I want to get into that let's see, we got Pyra and Mythra. They are going to be on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm upset with that. I really am. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Crash Bandicoot and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, by the way. It's only 2 songs left. I hope that happens. So that's all you need to know. Thank you. Other thing I want to point out by the let's see. Fernando Tatis Jr. agrees to a 14-year, $340 million offer extension with the Padres. And that's the best news yet. They can tell you that. So all you need to know on that. So that's the best news yet. They can tell you that. Ladies and gentlemen, I would do right there for the Clubhouse Sports World. Like, subscribe to the Clubhouse Sports World, both YouTube channel, Facebook page, by any and all means necessary. Send me comments, tweets, and your thoughts on I know guys seen the Mortal Kombat 11 2020 movie. It's really good. Check that out, guys. The trailer came out now, guys, today. And it's amazing. It's so incredible. Had a Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Luke Kang, Sonya Blade, Jax, Raiden. So it is amazing. It's so incredible. It's must see, must watch. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I really am. All you need to know for that. And we do too as well. So we'll see though. That's the best news you get there. I can tell you that right now. So all you gotta know about it just for now. That would do it there. And also, guys, the gender of Cody and Brandy Rose reveal is a girl. So congrats on that, everybody. Congrats on that. So that's all that you need to know on that. Ladies and gentlemen, that would do it there for the Khalil Sports World. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports World YouTube channel, Facebook page, by Naomi. Be sure to send me your thoughts, your comments, your responses. What your thoughts about Carson Wentz's huge move, by the way, and him goes to the Eagles. Let me know in the comments about that. I was just so much sure about that's all that you need to know. And what are your thoughts on let's see. That's all there is to you on that, everybody. That's all the best news you get there. I can tell you that. And Carson Wentz is going to get a bad ovation. I can tell you that, though. He's not going to get a big move. So, and honestly, I'm not happy about it, so I'm really not. But look forward to them making a comeback. So that's all there is, you know. That's all there is on that, everybody. So that's the best you get there. So, name Osaka. Let me know if you think I got to say the name Osaka retire. So, let me know what that comes about that. I'll just want to share. That's all you need to know. Thoughts on Serena Williams walking out of press conference, even though she apologized to everybody and she was dominant force in next women's history. She could get next women's title shot. I'll tell you that right now. Best news yet there. Getting 5 days. That's the best news yet there. That's all there's need to know about everybody. So that's all there's need to say on that. So those you need to know that, everybody. So those for that. So that's all there's need to know. Maybe I have more breaking news since I'm loving this. Someone's on the close sports, whatever the sports say. That's all there's need to know. Everybody say yes or yes. You know, Maya, like I appreciate you, can love you, look at all these things, but come on, your season with the Eagles, you know, you got to start a new season with what they called. So then they're still gonna hate you. That's all they're gonna do. They will. They got again, by the way, so that's pretty good. So and that's all there is. When it comes to Carson Wentz making a huge move to Texas, to the Colts, well, I'm in the conversation about that, and then it's gonna battle race. I'm about that for sure. You guys thought of financial opportunity between 14 and 30 mile offering? Let me know about the conversation. I'll have more breaking news shit top stuff with these sports, so I'll have more close sports, anything there, sports there, anything there, needs to know for that. Also, Kyo Kasanaji. He's on King of Fighters 15 trailer, by the way. Check it out, guys. So there's no release date trailer, but Kyo Kasanaji, he looks pretty good. King of Fighters 15. He's the only protagonist of King of Fighters 15. Shooting is amazing. That's all he's doing there. That's just it. Take that. That would do right there with the close sports board. Told you to about that more breaking news. It's up level Dix one, so a lot more than close sports board. I think the sports I think there is to it. So take care, you guys. You guys are good. Please be safe with them. Bye.